Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and this is D. Fernandez. I hope you guys are well, and I hope the air conditioner is not too noisy. I mean, I don't care for it, but it's so bloody hot, right? Let's see what we have, you guys. And we have the Sky Dancers Surrender. So the Sky Dancers are these butterflies up in the sky in front of the full moon. Yeah, we are in a full moon lunar cycle. We sure are. Right? And so we have the Capricorn full moon. I have the video for astrology and all the 12 horoscopes. If you'd like to see that, I'll pin that at the top of the comments. So far, we have the surrender card. We have beloved. Somebody surrenders to a relationship here. So they were trying not to, right? That's clear. They were trying to run away, jump town, whatever they were trying to do, Sagittarius, right? Jump town. I'm not sure about that, but radical acceptance and surrender. Somebody like is all in here. That's what they are, all in. And earlier they were maybe all out. We're not sure. The will o' the wisp, and this is treasures hidden in the shadows. And you know, this is 62, which is an 8, and that's about movement and changes and progress and power. Somebody realized, because it's a hidden treasure, yeah, in the shadows. Kind of what that means is that somebody maybe was kind of, you know, acting out their shadow side, and that's maybe when they realize something. Wow, that could be. That is sometimes when we realize things, when we are sometimes at our worst. It can be, you know, yeah. So let's see what we have, you guys. And let's get some more cards. And we use these cards today for Sagittarius, please. And these cards are so thick, you could break a window with them. Be true to your heart. That's what somebody's doing, being true to their heart. Good, because you're supposed to. You live longer, happier, healthier. That's a proven thing. That's very proven. Yes. Let's see what we got. And we have heighten your vitality. Yeah, and this is about somebody who is, like I was just saying, you live longer, happier, healthier, things like that. That's what this heighten your vitality is about. So let's get into it, Sagittarius, because this looks like it's going to be a fun reading, and I hope you guys are well. And today we're using the little witch cards. Yeah, we've been kind of witchy today, right? Yes. And putting up the video for the full moon in Capricorn. That's kind of witchy, right? And so if you guys want to get a psychic reading with me, you certainly can. I always check for accuracies. They are accurate. And yeah, if you need to understand somebody and, you know, they're acting funny, or you simply don't know them, or your own insight, right? There's something you need me to help you with, and, you know, you're kind of, well, maybe it's that, or, you know, I can really help you. I'm also a life coach. I believe I can, yes. So, yeah, everything's in the description box. And for the psychic readings and the tarot readings, you pick the format, live reading or a video. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And you can have the live reading recorded as well. And I also do past life readings. Super powerful, you guys. Super duper powerful. That is all about your evolution and living your best life and learning from something you did in a past life. That's really what it's about. You're the person who picks the past life. I don't. Okay, I don't. You do that. So that way, you know, you're in charge. I'm not in control of that. No, I help you to relax so you can, you know, access your past life. Let's get into it. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, and she has the pointiest hat I ever saw. This witch, and she's got her tarot cards there. And she has her crystal ball, and the cat has spilled the bag of runes, right? You guys know runes. Once in a while I pull a rune here in the reading. It's just, it's another form of divination. Not sure if it's older than tarot cards. I'm not really sure, but tarot cards, I believe, are, well, I'm not sure. I think they're from, I was going to say what part of the world, but, you know, I thought that they would be from like the Middle East or something like that, because the High Priestess is holding the Torah, and these runes are like Viking and Celtic and Germanic, yeah, like that. So let's see what we have, though, Sagittarius, for you guys. Let's see what we got. The Knight of Cups showing up here. All right. Hope you like blonde, Sagittarius, right? I'm just kidding. But here's the Knight, right? And he's bringing his cup on his broomstick because, you know, he's a witch, right? Having fun here with these cards today. He's a witch. He's carrying the cup, and the hearts are just, you know, they're bubbles, and they're bubbling out of that cup. And the cat is trying to, you know, kind of touch the bubbles, right? Little calico. I think it's a calico cat. And there's a shark underneath him. That's really interesting. I never really noticed that because it looks like it's part of the water. Yeah, there's a shark under him in the water, and he is flying over the water. This is the Knight of Cups, bringing an offer of love. Somebody accepted that they really love you, and the radical acceptance part and the surrender, it just makes me feel like they tried to ignore that they cared so much for you, that they loved you. That's what that is. Or they were in a relationship and this is a radical acceptance, and now they could be surrendering that relationship. They could, like, releasing it, right? Kind of very Piscean energy. Yeah. So we have the Ace 5 of Cups sitting in the challenge. So, you know, this is sadness and regret and grieving. She was having a party at the beach, and you know, her lover, the person that was invited, did not come. So she's got 2 cups left here that are full. But this is about, there's, you know, something happened, and something ended, I believe. But these 2 cups are still standing. Maybe it's somebody's attitude. It's hard to tell sometimes what has ended for all of you, right? And we have the 5 of Swords here, and these witches, they're kind of fighting, right? The 5 of Swords is about fighting. It is. It's about victory and loss. And there's only one. There's 3 of them, though. You know, but there's 5 swords that they're kind of throwing around. Yeah, because she's holding 2. It's the lady. It's the witch who has the 2 swords, who says, "Hey, something good can come of this." And then these other kind of, you know, twitty chicks here, right? They are, you know, one's crying, and then the other one's really upset, going, "Oh no, the worst is yet to come," or just something like that, right? And she's over there going, "No, I have a spell here," basically, right? Because she's looking up at the swords. They're kind of flying up, you know, in front of her, and the cauldron is there, of course, and the black cats, the 2 black cats. Actually, there's 3 black cats. Yeah, interesting. All right. So we have the 2 of Cups here, and this is about you and this person. This is external to you, and that's how they feel about you, Sagittarius, right? And that's probably how you feel about them. And, you know, they're both toasting to each other. They're sitting at the beach. They look like they just kind of arrived. And the 2 cats are there playing with the crab, you know. Cruelty to animals, right? Just kidding. I mean, that's natural for the cats, right? Yeah, it is. That's nature, right? Yeah. And so they're toasting. They're both witches, and they're happy to be there. This is the 2 of Cups. They're toasting each other. Yeah, baby, you're it for me, right? The 7 of Cups is how this person is seeing themselves, or you, and this is, she has gone here to the apothecary, however they pronounce that, apothecary, I believe, but it is a place where there are like potions and herbs and things like that. Yeah, and so this witch, you know, the store owner, has all these potions on the shelves here. Yes, she does. And all these cups. And so here's the pretty witch, and she is choosing the cup with the hearts in it. Somebody is choosing love in this reading. They're choosing love, Sagittarius, big time. And in the past is the Hanged Man. Something was surrendered, see, because the Hangman is the 12th house of endings and surrender and closure and things like that. Yeah, it is. And we have surrender over here with the Sky Dancer's card. Yeah, this is somebody surrendering something and being very happy. And they could be surrendering to you, and they could also be releasing something else, because the 5 of Cups is here, and the Hangman. And in the concern is sharing, because here's the nice witch, 6 of Pentacles, and, you know, she's usually given to kind of Usually it's a man giving to two beggars, but she's giving to the student and the elderly woman. How very nice. And she gave the elderly woman the clothes, and she gave the young student the money. Yeah, and then, the elderly witch said, "Damn it, give me that money," right? Just kidding. No, she didn't. And yeah, and so now we have, and that's what this person wants with you, sharing, Sagittarius. In the environment is the world. This is like a whole brand new world, and she's throwing her hat to the wind, and the wind is taking her hat up and away. She's got one foot in the water and one foot on the on the beach here for sure. The black cat is with her. And she's come for a picnic here at the beach, but the world card is finally, it's like she finally arrived, and that's what that is. I've finally come full circle for my soul's intention. Yeah, that's how deep that is. Because that's really about what your chart is about. Yes, especially when we talk about the North Node and the South Node, which is about your past lives, your soul's intention, and your soul's desire. Yes, in this life. Yeah, it's deep. It is. And yeah, we have the Emperor showing up in the hopes and fears, and he's holding the baton. He is, I forget what you call that, a specter, I think. And the Emperor, who's, very much a king or, a ruler, he has his map here, but his map are these astrological constellations, right? Like Virgo and Pisces and, Gemini, things like that for sure. All the signs. He's there with his dog, his trusty dog, his loyal dog. The Emperor is loyal. That's what this is about. They're hoping you're going to be loyal. Why is the Emperor loyal? Because he's always trying to create order and structure. So he is loyal to himself and his environment, his empire. So that's what this person is hoping you're going to be loyal to them, Sagittarius. All right? Tell that no good other boyfriend you got to, or girlfriend to, get to stepping, all right? Because this looks really good, right? We have the Empress right next to the Emperor. She's pregnant. She's, pretty young here, so I'm not saying you're pregnant, no, or even implying that. Some of you will be, right, or may be for sure. But, they're both here together. This is love and stability with the Emperor and the Empress together. Yeah, it's kind of like the divine feminine and the divine masculine getting together, and everything is beautiful and fertile and abundant and stable. The Emperor is the number 4 for stability. The Empress is the number 3 for manifestation. That's why she's pregnant. That's why it represents fertility and abundance, which is manifestation, right, in that context. This is really a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. If you guys want to get a reading with me, just, check out the description box. Lots of fun readings. If you want to see your horoscope for the Capricorn full moon, which is for the next 2 weeks, I'll pin that video at the top of the comments. You can also see, it's on my other channel, right? I'll pin the link, excuse me. And then Uranus entering Gemini. It's a really big deal for all of us. Yes, it is. And that I can pin that there as well. Yeah, and it's going to be there for 7 years, as I said. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe, Sagittarius. It does help me to keep these videos coming your way. Thank you so much, you guys. And hit the little bell if you want to be reminded of my uploads. Just don't want to turn off.